Hi, welcome to McKickz, kicks you won't find at your local retailer. Today we have a world exclusive premiere of our first show, which is called Rewrapped.
What's Rewrapped?
Rewrapped is something that I do. I rewrap the shoes every week. I rewrap them for three purposes. First one being that the shoe is a new release, so it needs rewrapping or it needs its first wrap to go onto the wall. The second one is the shoe's been sold, so we need to bring a new pair down and rewrap that. And the third one is the shoe's been on the wall for a while and it's popped or the wrapping on it's gone bad, so I've got to rewrap it. So I thought we'd make a segment out of it. Let's get it. So first up, what we got? Oh, we got here the Jordan 5 Bluebird. This shoe for me is a banging shoe, released in the last 6 months. Jordan 5, women's sizing. I personally feel that this blue is better than the blue that released on the Jordan 4 UNC. However, with the fives not doing as well as the 4s currently, for me this is still a cop.
Definite cup.
What about you?
Definite cup.
Definite cop.
Have an eye out for those new DJ Khaled ones.
Yeah, that's a big indicator. The suede on these crazy. We're moving on. Let's go. Next one. Jordan 4 Shachiko Denim. What a shoe.
Get that Japanese
For me,
denim.
This shoe released last year. Very nice shoe. I've seen people do bleaching alternatives to it. They'll bleach different parts of it, different panels of the shoe.
Similar to the Levi's, people just, throw it all over there.
It comes with different lace, different color lacing. You got the red, you got the blue, and I believe you also may have a white or black.
Yeah, it's a white one, yeah.
For me, this is a drop. For you?
And for now, drop, yeah.
He's dropping. Next one up, let's go. The Jordan 3 Patchwork Camo. For me, this shoe released last year, the back end of last year. For me, I love the shoe. I love the different panels, the different colors of camo.
I love that.
Yeah, some calling it, what are they calling it? Something hazel, dark hazel colorway, I believe it is.
That one?
Yeah, but don't quote me on it. I love it. What I think is even better about this shoe is the laces. It's got a color orange that matches the bottom of the sole. Laces.
Undefeated 4 vibes, definitely.
Possibly, but it's a 3. For me, it's a cop. For you, it's a
instant cup.
Let's go. Next up, Jordan 3
Muslin.
Banger of a shoe. For me, it's definitely a cop. The canvas is crazy. We've just recently had the Jordan 4 canvas, which is a very popular shoe for us. It only released in, I think, a couple countries, not on this part of the world.
Right.
We've had them in store. They're flying off the shelves. We can't wait for a UK release if there is to be one. For me, this shoe is definitely a cop. Don't sleep on this shoe.
Never do. Instant cup. Don't sleep.
Cop. Let's get it, Poppy. Next up, the Jordan 2. Jordan 2 Union. A collaboration between Union LA and the Jordan 2 model. For me, this shoe, the model is not a favorite. I'm not a fan of the model, but I love the colorway. I really like the colorway, so for me, it's gonna be a drop.
It's gonna be a cup for me. I don't know if you can see it at some point, but here has a really nice leather, and I really like that about shoes.
We hear that. Quality over quantity. Next up, let's go.
The atmosphere.
The Jordan 1 atmosphere.
Bubble gum.
Show them the bubble gum. For me, this shoe is one of those shoes that came out. There was high anticipation around the shoe. Does the shoe sell? Yes and no. And maybe it could be down to a number of things. It's a hit and miss.
It's an underrated shoe.
Some people love it, some don't. Me personally, I'm gonna pass on it. You?
Instant cup for me.
I'm a drop. Let's go. Next up. Here's Jordan 1 mid triple white.
Triple white.
GS sizing and men's sizes. For me, this shoe is a win-win. All white shoes, you can never go wrong. I would say a drop because I just hate the fact that they're so beautiful until they go on your foot. For you, cop a drop.
Drop for me. I'm not into men's.
Let's go on, next shoe up. The Jordan 1 University Black and Blue. This shoe released last year this time. This shoe was a very popular shoe, especially now. Prices shot up towards the back end of Christmas. This shoe was a very popular shoe for us. Now it's a hit and miss shoe. It still does well, but the value is holding very strong. For me, this shoe is a popular colorway, but I'm still gonna do a drop on this shoe. You? A drop. Next up, we have the Jordan 1 Low University Black, releasing women's sizing. For me, this shoe has been a very popular shoe in our store here, online as well. I think it's a cop. You can't go wrong with the colorways. Jordan 1 Lows, classy always.
Still a drop for me.
Wow.
Still a drop for me.
Even with the color?
Even with the color, man. Check out the bloods.
He said it's a drop. Next up. See those hands, right? the Jordan 1 Low GS bread toe comes in GS sizes and men's sizes. This shoe is a popular black, white, and red, or black, red, and white.
Black, red.
Black and red only.
Bread toe, black and red.
Bread toe, black and red, but there's still white on the shoe.
Got the Shachiko vibes too in it.
Banger, popular seller for me. It's gonna be a cop on this shoe, but there is a better one coming, so I was gonna think of dropping this and copping that, but I'll cop this one and maybe cop that. What are you saying? Cop or drop?
This color's better. Definitely cop.
Cop, let's go. This is the one I've been waiting for, it's why I took it. This next up we have the Jordan 1 Low green toe in a GS. I believe they did release it in men's sizing as well. However, the grade sizing, women, this shoe is a banger with yourselves. We love this shoe. We sell so much of this shoe. For me, this shoe is definitely a cop.
Definitely a cop. The wing stop, definitely.
Let's go. Next up. The newly released Dunk Low Whisper Rose, or Rose Whisper.
Rose Whisper.
Rose Whisper colorway. Simple two colorway shoe. I think it's gonna be a hit. The shoe is a very nice colorway. I think with the Archeo Pink, the Harvest Moons, this fits somewhere in the middle, and I think people will go more towards this colorway than the other two. Both for sellers, this is gonna be a seller. For me, it's a cop. For you?
New tones, always a cop.
Let's get it.
And my G.
Right there. Next up, we have here the Nike Sakai Blazer Triple White, or Summit White, I think it is, or Summit Gray. Shoe released about 3 years ago. Shoes rewrapped because we sold the one that we had on display.
Barely no.
It's a blazer high, double swooshes, white.
Double
it's an
everything.
all white shoe. For me, it's a drop because, of course, my relationship with white, as in the color of the shoe. But for you, what? Cop or drop?
I like this craziness. Definite cop.
Let's go.
Definite cop.
Next up, we have here the Air Max 1 collaboration with Concepts. I believe this is the heavy colorway. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. As of now, until the Travis Scott Air Max 1 releases, and I'm gonna say a reason for that later on, I am trying to keep my distance from Air Max 1s, but this one is one of those funky shoes. Definitely got the colorways. For me, if you're gonna cop an Air Max 1, it's a cop. What about you?
Instant cop. I love this. Different lacing, all different patterns. Wow.
Which brings me on to one thing after he's thrown the shoe, I'll still bring it up. One of the laces on them, wow, the velvet material on that lace is just phenomenal. Next up, we got that Dunk Low Union collaboration, part of the Passport pack. This is the Argon colorway, very recent release. There's 3 colorways, we'll get through them. It's been wrapped because it's a new release on our floor. For me, this is my personal favorite colorway. Blue, my favorite color, you know why. Well, you don't, but you will. It's an instant cop. What about you?
Not an instant cop, but let's see about the other colorways.
Next up,
let's do this.
We have the Dunk Low Union Court Purple, another shoe, another colorway, part of the Passport pack. This was the more widely released version. The previous one, the Argon, released only on the Sneakers app. This one released had a more wider release. I don't know, it coincides with the recently released Dunk Low Court Purple. You kind of got options there. You're gonna go for the Union collab, or you're gonna go for the simple 2 colorway with the Dunk Low Court Purple. For me, I'm gonna pass on this because I've copped on the other. What about you?
Lakers colors, always cop.
Oh, you beat me on that. All right, I see that, I see that. And last but not least, next up, this that banger. This one right here is the most limited out of all 3 of the releases. This is the Dunk Low Union Pistachio, which is part of the Passport pack. This was the one to also release only exclusively on the Union website. Correct me if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. For me, this shoe is great. I like the colorways on it, don't get me wrong. On maybe towards the end of the year, that type of weather, this shoe might appeal for me, but my favorite's the blue. This will be the second. I ain't gonna be greedy. For me, it's a drop. For you?
Instant cop, pistachio,
okay.
Man.
All right, I heard that. Hey yo, thank you for kicking it here with us at McKickz. Kicks you won't find at your local retailer. We appreciate the support, and once again we thank you for it. Like,
comment,
make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel.